On this channel, I play Stellaris, a real-time strategy 4X game, but in this video I'll attempt to survive and hopefully thrive in Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova, a turn-based strategy 4X game. I played the tutorial and now I'm going to jump straight into the game, see if I can survive and show you any tips I picked up. A big thanks to Galactic Civilizations 4 Supernova for sponsoring this video, and if you enjoy and want to play for yourself, get the game using the link in the description. Now, into the game. We will be playing as the Terran Alliance, basically humans. Everyone has different abilities, as you can see. We have Voyagers, so our ships are better inspired, get better leaders and more leaders. Colony ship, we get a colony ship. Flagship, we get a flagship. And then we have cultural focus on individualism, and we are carbon based. You can create your own empires or use one of the already created ones. We'll be keeping it simple, just stick to humans. Then there's a bunch of stuff that you can change. I'm just going to keep it basic. We're not going to change too much. And then we'll be playing on normal and keep everything default. There's a lot of customizability, and we're just going to keep these empires on as well, and we'll start a game. My aim is to have a good early and mid game, if that's a figure this game, and hopefully survive any encounters, maybe even take over an empire. That could be a great goal for the end. We were the creators of the hyperdrive and actually gave it to lots of people, and it started a massive race to colonize the entire galaxy. We are naturally adventurous and we're good at diplomacy. Yeah, fine. So here we go. We start here, massive galaxy. I don't think we have that size because saying we picked, but I think you can have that big. The first thing we want to do is research. There's a bunch of tech trees, as you can see. Oh my gosh, I love technology. Look at it all. And there's 4 different tabs: engineering, colonization, warfare, and government. We're going to start with colonial policies because it takes 1 turn. Now, instead of months like it's Stellaris, we have turns. Like any turn-based game. With idle ships, we do have a colony ship. I'm going to just instantly colonize by auto-colonizing, and they will move off. Then we have probes, as you can see here. I'm just going to also auto-explore the fog of war. They will find different stuff like this nebula, which has minus 75% move speed, or hopefully another solar system where we can find more planets to colonize. And we have the TAS Discovery. We're going to put them on survey. They will find and go to anomalies. These are really powerful, and hopefully we can find the powerful stuff, and I can show you them later. Survey ships in this game actually can fend for themselves. They have beam volleys, missile volleys, pretty strong. Now we want to build in our shipyard. What I like to do is get a probe straight away so we can discover more, find more systems, take them, you know me. And then we can just go to our next turn. We do have a bar down here with things that haven't been unlocked yet. They will eventually. So before I click next turn, I'm actually going to come over to Earth. There's a bunch of stats here. It's fine. I'm going to come down here, orbital improvements, and just build a recruiting station. This gives us more growth and more pops. Probably good. We can come over to manage, and this is our planet. Tile-based for any Stellaris 1.0 lovers. We can actually build stuff. So currently it's queuing a colonial leadership council, which give us a leadership screen so we can get leaders. But there's basically different buildings or improvements that give adjacency bonuses. And then there's tiles that also have like +1 to manufacturing. So if we built a district here, we'd get 1 level modifier. And then if they're next to a capital system, we'll get +2. So there's a bit of micro min-max you can do in your planet screen. So I'm just going to click next turn. We're on to the next month, and we can colonize not Mars, Steve, named by a Patreon. Because why not use our Stellaris Patreon stuff for this game too? Our first colony is established. Steve is in a hospitable home. We can choose where to build the colony, and we get different buffs. Technology, I like. Then we can choose a new tech. So we're getting suggested different techs here, but we do have more on the side over here on the right. I'm going to go with star-based modules because you get 2 free constructors, which can be good for our economy. And now we can have leaders. These leaders can be recruited and assigned as ministers, and they give us buffs to different things. So exploration gives range and movement, tech gives tech stuff, colonization gives approval. So the one we start with, an unassigned leader, is good at nothing really, just kind of research, so we'll put him there. Then we have a 15. Well, Sammy Shard, you are getting recruited, and you will go on colonization, and then exploration versus Michelle. Then we have all these. We get buffs, as you can see, and we also get policy slots. These can buff us up 2. We only get 1 slot at the minute, and we can change taxes. We'll keep that on medium. That affects our monthly income. There's a buff to tech. I like that. Brainstorming. And our core world can now have stuff to build. There's different features, like this gives adjacency bonuses. I want to build a capital where it can affect the most things because it gives +2 to all. I think here, because it affects these 4, and that doesn't actually take any time to build, so we can do another thing. And to really get insane tech early on, I'm going to put it here so it gives adjacencies to these tech, and then we'll get +5 level on research there. We'll queue that up. So Steve is a minor planet, so it doesn't actually have the same layout as Earth. You need to have a bigger planet to actually be able to do that. And we've surveyed our first anomaly and a lost atmospheric filter. It filters pollution and we can sell it or we can store it. We're not going to really go for that much pollution, so I'm going to just sell it for money. I'm going to keep buffing our movement speed so we can discover stuff. We've got some executive orders, which we can actually use. I don't know how we got these, but we get them. We can print money, we can survey stuff, or we can get a colony ship. I'm going to get a colony ship. That seems really strong. We spend control to get these, and they go on a cooldown. We got a constructor because we finished that tech. We need asteroid miners for asteroids. Build a mining station near Illyrium. What I'm going to do is build an economic starbase here by Earth, and that basically buffs up planets that are near it, and they can be upgraded later on. And then you're going to send this construction ship by the Illyrium. Oh, that's a colony ship. This construction ship can go here. Okay, we're colonizing Alderaan. Also inhospitable. It's also inhospitable. Oh my. It's also inhospitable, but we get some buffs. Money? Money is good. We'll get culture. Culture's decent. And this is also small, but it's got a bunch of slots. I'm going to just get the growth stuff on Steve and Alderaan. Our probe has already gone out all the way over here. Pretty good. Oh, we found someone. We do not have universal translators, so we can't talk to them, so we'll fake smile and nod. We'll build a mining starbase here, and I believe, yes, first Illyrium mine. We can actually get mining drones, so that means we get more mining. Why not? Now we actually have a supply of Illyrium. We produce 0.2 a turn. And Illyrium's used to produce different things that we'll unlock later on. I'm gonna get another probe. Can't have too many probes. Explore with this one. And here's our cultural progression. We get different cultures that we can progress through. And it costs culture points. We actually don't have enough. We have 6 to spend. We've got another survey. Anomalies are quite strong. They just give a bunch of stuff. We can actually send the components to the shipyard for the next design. Sure, why not? Upgrade the flagship even more. And we just got warships from attack. I'm just going to make everything explore. Exploring is so important. So we should probably try and communicate with them. Research universal translator. How do we get to universal translator? Oh, it's here. We can just do that now. And every 10 months, I think, a news report shows of different top 5 galactic civilizations. We're 3rd for technology. Not awful. We can go individualism now. Since that's kind of our ideology and it's the cheapest, I'll go it. It's minus 15% decay from colonies, and it spawns the ship the Independent, which is basically another survey ship, which is great. We can just do more anomalies. Universal translator's done, which means we can actually talk to them. We should assign a diplomat, cost credit, just elope, want to be friends. There's a whole trading and diplomacy screen, but we can't really do much at the minute, I think. So we just stored a drone in our vault, which we can just construct whenever. I'm just going to activate it to see what it does. We just got a free ship, which I'm just going to use to explore. Anomalies are strong, and our neighbors are over here. Quite far. We've discovered quite a lot of this already. Oh, they're sending us a trade offer. We give Starbase modules universal translator, artificial gravity, and we get xeno-industrialization, subspace scanning. Can I get anything else? It seems that's the limit. I'm going to say yes. They get an extra tech, but I think their techs were better. I'm just going to keep doing colony ships with our control. What the hell? May our eggs find your many orifices? Do not let the eggs in. Oh, we found someone else. Hope for peace. If we build a colony ship, we actually have to board one of our citizens into it. So, sorry. You're going. I'm going to try build a freighter that can trade with people near us. There's a subspace gate. Where does that go? They want to hunt my species. No, I'm not going to let them hunt our species. They're literally across the other side of the map as well. The Great Moistopolis has been colonized. Subspace remits. We could go through that subspace thing now. Mystopolis is a proper planet. We're going to assign a governor, and we can also construct a shipyard around it, which is great. We got some asteroid miners. We can auto mine, and they'll just mine asteroids, which will give us something. A trade, open borders. They want starbase modules, and we get weapon system, plantology, hyperwave radio, and credit. We get another policy spot. More research. You know me, I'm a tech rusher at heart. Oh, that is like a different galaxy. I have to go there. You can actually rush stuff as well. You know, click to rush the shipyard. The shipyards are quite powerful. Build more ship. There's subspace stream flight. Here we go. We've gone across to over here now. Should probably build a small military just in case. They want us to go to war with them. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Because we got some duratanium. We can build an orbital research lab of our capital. We will do. I do not know what the freighter does. Can't get it to work. Can get more research. Oh dear. I should not tech rush this much. They're offering exotic world colonization. I think I want that. Even as it's a bit expensive. We have colony ships just roaming, I think. Like 4 colony ships out there. These ones are in the other galaxy. I think I made too many colony ships then. Why are all our ships just sitting here? Looks like we're attacking them. It looks like there's not many planets near us, unfortunately. No, we've managed to get a planet over here. Oh, they're not going to be happy. We've just... We're inside the influence. What does that do? Oh, you can add to your planet. That's really cool. I want to prepare for war. We need more planets. Oh, we want war together. Your singularity. I don't know who they are. We're gonna accept. I'm gonna see what happens. How do I... Oh, the robots. Oh, I feel a bit bad. The Yor are here. Oh, that's where we colonized aggressively. Okay, we need to make a fleets group. We can send a creature to them. We can just release a creature to harass them. That'll be funny. It can come and hit us, but surely it won't. Surely. What I'm gonna do is be a bit cheeky. I have a constructor. I can build a military starbase right at the entrance. I have no module slots. Upgrade it, unfortunately. I don't know how I get those. This sniper just attacked my discovery ship. I'm gonna use the beam volley against it, which lowers its health, and then we can attack it. There we go. They annexed up a planet. No. Okay, we just got a module in a trade. So we can actually upgrade the starbase defense system. There we go. We've actually discovered everything. We no longer have auto colonize. I'm just going to gift fleets. Gift the colony ship to these green people. I'm going to start building some sieges after these cutters because they're great for taking people's planets. Beam them. Aha, we took them out. The battles we can actually watch. We should take no casualties and we should completely annihilate them. Let's see. Oh, they're literally tiny ships. Oh, I feel a little bit bad. Easy peasy. Repair our fleet. There is, however, like star bases that we definitely can't kill. So we're just going to completely cripple them instead. Because we are at war with them, right? I have no idea. Oh, wow. I'm getting expanded upon. They get this. It has so much health. We should be able to kill it though. Yeah, we're just murdering all their stuff, but I cannot take their star bases down. So I've looked back at the recording. It turns out the Terrarians didn't actually say they would help us in the war. They just were like, please help. And that's put us last. You live and you learn. We did, however, survive the early/mid game, just about crawling over the line. As this video is getting on, we're going to have to wrap it up here. But if you want to see me continue this, let me know in the comments. I've had a blast, and like all grand strategy games, the first time you play, you learn a lot of stuff that you can apply to the next run, and it just keeps going. You just keep playing runs, and I definitely shouldn't have warred, and I definitely should have maybe built up better. My Starpolis is not the greatest planet I've seen. It's decent though. We are, however, first in approval, so I'm going to take that as a win. Second for income, third for influence. Not good for might, not good for research, not good for manufacturing. Oh well. If you enjoyed the look of this game, check out the link in the description, and big thanks to Galactic Civilizations for Supernova for sponsoring. If you did enjoy this video and want to check out my Solaris stuff, check out where I broke this new origin. It's absurd. Click here.